Hello, this is Duncan Evans for the Brutally Delicious podcast. So today I'm reviewing the new EP from a band called Bad Pop. They're a Canadian band and the EP is called Dark Metal. But don't be fooled, they are not in fact a dark metal band. And they're also thankfully not a bad pop band, even though they are called Bad Pop. I'd say their sound is influenced by indie, post-punk, garage rock, some noise rock, and maybe some straightforward punk in there as well. The sound reminds me of bands like the Dandy Warhols, the Jesus and Mary Chain, Primal Scream, and maybe also harking back to earlier forefathers of those styles, such as the Stooges. So we're talking about scuzzy music, but still with a pop sensibility. So the production's great. It is scuzzy. It is rough in places, but it's absolutely purposefully rough. So there might be distorted vocals and distorted drums, but it's all done absolutely intentionally. It's very controlled. It's still very crisp, very clear. The songs are really catchy. They're well written. There's a real pop sensibility going through this. They do have great dynamics as well. There are some punky sections which are quite heavy and quite sort of chaotic and noisy, but then there's some more jangly, tuneful, restrained indie sections, and some great changes between those. And it's very well controlled, really well arranged, produced and written. There's some humour in the lyrics and in the song titles. So there's a track called Heartache, Reddit, for example. So there's that dry, witty, tongue-in-cheek thing going on. I think these are really good songs. I think they could do really well on the indie scene of something like college radio. If some of those stations picked up some of these songs, I think they could do great. I think they'd appeal to a lot of people. I would say what would be nice for me would be to hear what this band do next and to maybe hear them go a little bit more experimental and sort of find their own sound even more. But you know what? These are great songs. If you like those bands that I've talked about, if you like the styles I've talked about, I think you're going to like this record. It won't be for everybody who follows Brutally Delicious. It's not metal at all. It's very unmetal. But if you like your indie music, if you like your garage rock, then I think you're going to find a lot to like here. So that's Bad Pop. And the EP is called Dark Metal, and it's released on the 15th of June, I believe. All right.